All right, so this is my full net worth breakdown for the month of March. And if you guys don't know, I have not seen exactly what my total net worth is. So we're going to go and find that out together. Before we get into this video, I'm going to let you know a little bit about me. I am a full-time flooring installer, and I'm 23 and I'm trying to reach financial freedom by either having my own business and also investing my way there. If you guys want to follow along the journey, then you guys can do that as well and follow along. If you do not have like any net worth tracking, you can probably find this in the link of the description. And yeah, pretty much I invest aggressively by keeping my monthly expenses low. So let's go over the previous month and pretty much how everything went down. So for the month of February, as you can see, we kind of already did the numbers. The month of February, my income was about $4,464.40. And my goal with the income part is to make $10,000. And then for my expenses, it's $1,884.51. And that is literally above what I usually spend in a month, which my budget for the month is only $1,400. So I'm currently $400 over my monthly spendings. And that's something that I'm going to change this month in March. Also, like I said, I preach low spendings. So literally just shows you that I am human and that everybody goes through the same thing in terms of like budgeting and stuff like that. Sometimes you might go over, we're all humans, but it's going to be perfectly fine. So I was able to invest $2,735.48, even though I went over my budget, which is how much I tend to invest, because I use my credit cards to pretty much pay for my purchases. So it gives me like a little bit of extra time, right? And the money that I have currently, I can still use that to invest, right? Because the credit cards are going to delay it for like 30 more days. So yeah, pretty much after my after my income minus expenses, what was left over was $2,579.89. But like I said, since I use credit cards for my daily purchases, I was still able to invest the $2,735. So let's get right into the first one, which is savings. So for March 1st, this is what I have for my savings. So for my savings, I have $13,856.89. So this is mainly my emergency fund, and then also I have a sideline fund that I keep. So my emergency fund is about $8,467, and then I have an extra $1,000 in cash. And then my sideline fund that I have is at $2,600, and that's pretty much even. And then the rest of it, the money that's in the account, is literally just to pay my credit cards, because I pay them off before the statement is due. That way I have a zero balance whenever the statement is due. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do for my savings, right? I keep 6 months of my monthly expenses plus the extra $1,000 just in case if anything happens, right? I live in Florida, so when we had the hurricane, it was not very easy to use your credit card, so we needed cash to actually pay for stuff. So that's why I have the extra $1,000. So moving on to the stock side, which is my brokerage account, right? Which is just me regularly investing. I have about $104,898, and then for the cents, I have 81 cents. So this is mainly, as you can see, by the way, it's like $1,000 less, and this is because the war that pretty much US and Iran, whatever, that's literally causing the stock market to drop because of the supply and demand, right? When things start to escalate like that, a lot of people either withdraw their money from the companies that they own, and then they start putting it toward like defensive companies that make like weapons and stuff for the military. So this is pretty much why you're seeing a big dip in the market. Also, the tariffs and stuff like that is just going on. So it's a lot of whole crazy stuff going on. And this is literally what's dragging the market down. So as you can see, that's pretty much what it is for now. And hopefully, like I said, this is the majority of my net worth is literally into investing into stocks. So now let's move on to crypto, which is the same thing. Crypto has taken a very big hit lately. and my crypto account is at $10,111.25. So as you can see, it's a big drop still from the previous month, and it just continues to go down because of the everybody's taking money away from Bitcoin right now. They're selling aggressively, right? The same thing. And like I said, Bitcoin is not a company, so it's just kind of speculation. It's really nothing like financial, or like, you know how businesses have like financial statements and income behind it. Bitcoin is pretty much just all speculation. So a lot of people are withdrawing right now, and I'm going to continue to invest into crypto, which is just BTC, which is Bitcoin, right? So hopefully we can get through this, and then we can reach all-time highs. So I'm not selling. I'm not looking to sell, and you guys let me know if you guys are looking to sell as well. So let's move on to the Roth IRA aspect. So for the Roth IRA, I have $18,929 and where's it at? And 61 cents. I'm sorry, I keep losing it. There we go. So the total asset is $147,796.56, which is actually lower than the previous month, which is okay, because like I said, I continue to invest every single month, right? Almost $3,000 went into this month. So that means I'm getting a discount on everything that I bought this month. And then hopefully when it goes up, it's going to go up even bigger, since I have a discount on my share purchases that I have right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Hopefully we can get this to 200K right this year. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes. We're on the road to 200,000. And then let's move on to liability so we can actually see. This is actually, like I said, my first time seeing these numbers live. So before I even make stuff like this, I don't know the numbers or anything like that. Let's move on to the credit cards aspect of it. So for the credit cards, I have $1,025.95. $1,025.95. So this is what I use to fund my daily life, right? I use my credit cards, and then I would show you how I kind of do it. It's kind of like something weird. I have 4 credit cards that I balance between. And then you also get the cash back, the travel, and stuff like that, other benefits that you just get from using credit cards. I don't use any debit cards just because you really don't get that much of a benefit. And then also, whenever you use credit cards, right, not only you get the cash back and all that, you also get to invest the money that you're not using, right? I eventually paid off right before his statement. So it gives me like a little extra time, to even make more money to cover or whatever. That way I can pay it off. Like I said, the statement always hits 0, so there's not much of a difference. And then moving on to the Invisalign, that is $1,516.58. So this right here is literally just something that, it's kind of like self-investment. It's investing in yourself because it's something that literally builds who you are or whatever. But that's another topic. And literally this is interest free. So literally we're not losing any, technically it is that, but we're not losing anything specific on this. And then, yeah, we're just going to continue. We're not going to pay it off, even though I can pay it off. I'm not going to, because it's literally 0% interest. You can invest that money or do something to get a better return, So yeah, that's pretty much it. So for the liabilities, forgot to do this. I went one over, but that's cool. So as you can see, you got this little big red line right here, which is okay. Like I said, everything that we bought into this month, we got at a discount since everything is lower. And then eventually when it goes back up, it's going to be a lot more of a gain, So kind of happy. Everything's at a discount right now. Hopefully this can go up very soon, so that way we can start seeing the actual progress that we're making. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. My goal is to hit 200,000 by the end of this year, or even not even by the end, because I want to do it as fast as possible. So I'm going to continue investing, and then I also want to get my income up. Like I said, my goal is $10,000 as soon as possible, which I'm going to do by like YouTube, right? Or even like side hustles or anything like that. So you can do the same thing as well. Just make sure you start tracking it. If you don't, you can use the link in the description. I'll probably put this down there. That way you guys have access to this, and it should be completely free. Don't worry about paying or anything like that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Actually, leave a like on this video because it will help me a lot. But if you guys want to see something next right here, I'll put a video up or something like that about like saving 70% of your income and how you can do that. And that way, it's something that you guys can follow along and just learn from it, you know? So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon, and I'm out.